We'll give it a couple of minutes and just wait for the rest of the ladies to jump on.
I'm actually going to turn my camera off because my dinner is ready, so I'm going to just eat as well.
No, we want to see you. We want to see you too, babe.
That's not good.
What is that thing that they do on Instagram? You know, when it's like the Ashmar Shamsar. Can anyone know what that is? You know, when they're chewing stuff and it's like the sensory hearing.
ASMR.
ASMR. Nice. Tonight, ladies, it's going to be Eilish eating too.
I'll have to Google that.
Oh no, I need to Google too.
They do it like popping. Why can I not human right now? Why the words come out of your mouth, please, frequently?
Is it like when the sound's really intensified?
Yeah.
Just the popping and chewing and
Okay.
yeah, it freaks me out, to be honest with you. I love it.
One wants to say hello. Say
Oh.
hello to everyone.
Oh.
See a little ginger towel.
Oh.
Let me show you my one. It's always here with me when in the calls. Let's see, change the camera.
Oh. Love it.
Oh, you know what? I've basically got I don't have any pets. I live in a shared house, and I've got like the neighbour's cat that comes to see me. Who's got me on Instagram? You would have met Narina already, but I haven't seen her since before Christmas, and I was really worried. I was dating someone as well, and I think I kind of gave him the kick because I hadn't seen the cat, but now the cat's back, so I'm really happy.
Oh, I want to get a little cat. I like the British short, the British short hair breeds.
Oh, I'm such a cat person. I love all cats.
Yeah, me too. I love cats.
Yeah.
They're
so loving. They're so loving.
I love the tattoo for day one, Charlie.
Babe, my spirit animal. I used to draw them as a kid and it made sense.
Yeah.
Oh, ladies, well, what we're going to do is we're going to get started. If anyone else wants to join, then we'll just carry on. But thank you so much for being here with us today. Happy Wake Up Wednesdays. As I always say, Wednesday's usually the middle of the week, the hump day. It's been named that, but hopefully we can change it for you, bring some light into your midweeks and change Wednesdays, because we should love every single day, really, shouldn't we? We should feel good about love every day. So Put You First, obviously. We're going to tell you a little bit about how it started, what we're doing and why we do it. So my name's Charlie Greg, for those of you that don't know me. I am 27 years young, as I like to say, and I'm based in Essex in the UK. So Put You First pretty much started a week before the lockdown. So before we went into a worldwide lockdown, me and Natalie and a few of the ladies who are in our community, we went to an event in Canada. And luckily we went to an event in Canada because we couldn't go now. Oh, reminiscing about going on holiday. But we went to an amazing event with men and women, and we had our incredible mentor, Heidi Allen, with us at that time. And I went up to her and I said, Heidi, I need your help. She went, what? As she is. And I said to her, I'm great at helping people figure out what their goals are and really the end goal, but really creating a plan of how to get there. I'm struggling with that, let alone helping others. And she went, oh, well, I'm a type A personality on crack, like quote, quote, she says this. I'm great at that. And then she went literally to me and Natalie, she went, I've got something for you both. She went, I want you to get all the women together because I've had a few women come up to me and say the same thing or similar. Let's do a call. So we did a Zoom call like this. We thought there was going to be 8 women. We had 80 women on our first Zoom call. And we realized that this wasn't just something that we were struggling with. This was something that women, period, were struggling with. So Put You First really was birthed. And then a week later, we went into a worldwide lockdown. And we've just grown. We've supported each other throughout this whole year. And we have now created a Put You First challenge, which has been running for 6 months. We've had over 100 incredible women join us on this challenge. We're looking forward for Maria, Claire, Eilish, and all the women that are going to join us on Sunday. We're so excited for you. We're excited for our journey as well, because we're going to be going on this side-by-side together, this deep dive, as we always say, a self-discovery journey. And the one thing that makes us so important to us is we're learning how to put ourselves first, and then we're helping each other through this journey. So it's really about, this is a personal journey for you. Put You First has impacted us all in many, many different ways, and we're just continuing to grow and develop as a community. And we've got a lot of women in our community, and I wanted to show you a little video of all the women, because our incredible mentor Heidi Allen was a TV presenter for 10 years in Canada, and she's great at creating movies. So what a best way to share that than share this with you. So I am still figuring out how to share my screen. Let me know if you can't see the video, please. Can you see my screen, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the ladies at the Put You First community.
I put me first to put you first.
I put me first to put you first. So yes, I'm still putting me first to put you first. So I'm learning that I have to put me first to put you first.
There's nothing better than seeing all these beautiful faces jumping on.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. Call ourselves Put You First. That is what our community is. That is what our movement is.
Seeing everyone's growth and witnessing their own aha moments. It's like magic happening right in front of your eyes, and that's very special.
You are here today because this community is meant for you. And all you have to do is just say yes.
I'm just actually flabbergasted of how many women are on here.
And when you have that group support and you are not by yourself, things start changing in your life.
That's what we're creating with this community. We're creating a support system, physically, mentally, financially, to be able to live in a vibration of abundance and embrace our most authentic self and share our happiness together.
It's something incredible, and our health is so important, especially at a time like this.
And I'm learning more about myself every day, and learning more about all the women in the community as well, because it is just safe space.
Gift, because this is what it is, ladies. It is a gift that we have got to give to women all over the world, because without this gift I wouldn't be the lady that I am speaking on this call today.
But it's now my time to think about me, and oh God.
Put You First has now not just become this incredible community, but we even have what's called a 7-day challenge that we do together.
Put You First 7-day challenge. Holy Moses.
This challenge made me aware of why I was doing that or why I needed to do it more. And it also forces you into small, daily, simple habits that can just start you back on the right track. So there's so many things in this challenge that you ladies gonna learn that it's amazing, because it's make you be the woman that you always wanted to be.
Joined a lot of self-care challenges and groups and stuff, and they're a lot of fluff. This is not fluff. This is fluff free.
Mental shift that I have received, knowing now about the excuses that I use, the way that I self-sabotage myself, the perception that I had on my own reality and the experiences that I was going through. Now knowing that has helped me become the person that I am today, and it's all because I said yes.
There are amazing women that I've met, that I laughed with, cried with. Anytime we're on the call, we're just like, I actually want to even cry because it's done so much for me.
Maybe you are someone that's not putting yourself first. You are someone that needs to surround yourself with more women like this.
I said yes. I said yes to this opportunity because I believe it has the power to change lives.
Because all you have to do, everyone, is just say yes.
Yeah. Yay.
That gives me goosebumps watching that.
Oh wow, it makes me emotional. Plus, I am working on my root chakra at the moment, so I'm getting in touch with the physical. a lot of emotions are flowing. But ladies, I just want you to know this is a very safe space. However you feel, if you want to laugh, cry, there is no judgment here. This is a safe space. We might cry as well. But yeah, that is us. That is Put You First. And what a journey it's been already. I mean, Nat, look at us in that video.
I know. I feel like when I look at, I feel like we're little girls at the beginning of that video. It's just crazy. And to think that that was just over a year, no, sorry, just under a year ago. When Put You First was born, it really was, we didn't realise what we'd created, I don't think, at the time. It was something that we needed. And when we realised how many other women needed it in their lives, to see a group of women from all across the world, some who have never even met in the flesh, just come together to really want to support and empower one another was something unlike what any of us had ever seen. I think groups of women sometimes do get a bad stigma. You know, a lot of people's friendship groups growing up around women could have been quite bitchy, quite negative. Then there's quite a lot of competition. So for us to have discovered such a wholehearted group of women who really did have that genuine belief that not only did they want to better themselves, but they wanted to support each other in that group to better each other as well. It was quite, not a shock to the system, I don't want to say, because I've always had a good group of friends, but to some it was. To some it was a bit like, what is this? Red flags going off, red alert. Like, I'm not used to so many people wanting to be this nice to me. And just watching it grow. But watching it grow and women from all over the world, like I said, some that have never even met each other in the flesh, come together, support one another. Like, there's been moments when I reach out, I'm having a bad day, and there's someone who's across the world who I've not even met in person who will pick me up just by changing my perspective, or telling me that everything's going to be okay, or just resonating with me in some way to make me feel like I'm not the only person in the world that feels like this or that's gone through that situation. And that is a beautiful thing, which is why it's such a passion of ours to share it. And yeah, when we look back at that video, I just feel like how far we have come in just under a year. It makes me excited to think where we can go and how far we can take this, because Put You First is growing fourfold now. There's women, I mean, look how many beautiful women have said yes this week. Like, I'm just so grateful that you're all here. Thank you. I cannot wait to take part in this challenge with you, because honestly, like I said on the last week's call on Wake Up Wednesday, life is a journey. And every time we go through these challenges, it's always different. We still go through some of the same sort of themes that we want to obviously make sure we're implementing into our daily lives, but everyone's different. And I'm going to be taking it with my little sister again this month, and the growth that I've seen in her alone is insane. She's 17, and I wish that at 17 years old someone had come to me and said, here, I've got this program for you and it will transform your life in under 7 days. Let's be realistic. But not only that, it will continue to transform your life for the rest of your life because of the tools that you're given. So for me to be able to give that to my sister, as well as so many others, Amy, thank you for being here. I know that Amy's so excited. She had a conversation with Heidi and really shared our vision, and it's so nice to bring soul sisters together. I honestly believe it's so true when you say that your vibe attracts your tribe. Look at our tribe, ladies. We are growing. We are glowing. Come on, tell me your new catchphrase, Charlie. Come on, tell the ladies.
I've got a new catchphrase. I didn't have to do mushrooms for it to come to me. The running joke in my friendship group. But my new phrase is keep growing, keep going, and keep glowing.
I love it.
Today, yeah, we have to have ourselves first. I know it sounds cliche, put you first. The reason why we called it that is because we were women who put everyone else before us. We never knew how to put ourselves first. We were conditioned to think that we weren't good enough and we had to make everyone else feel good for us to feel validated, to feel loved. I know a lot of women that I've spoke to this week alone that have told me that they feel like they need to be in a relationship to love themselves. And I can resonate with that because I was that person. I was that person due to the relationship with my mum and all these stories that we tell ourselves. and now learning about me and about the limitations that I was putting on myself and the blocks. I mean, oh my God, the ego mind makes us live in so much fear. And it's so dramatic. Like, wow, we all need an ego. Listen, we all have things that we're always going to be learning. Like, no one's enlightened here. We're all human. We're all humble. We're all women. But the fact that we're around women that are willing to lean in and go, do you know what? I've tried it on my own. I need help. And when you've got other people around you that are not only willing to help you with a loving intention, but also they're helping themselves as well, they're healing. So they've actually got the energy transfer to actually really help you. A lot of people will tell you what you need to do, but then they're not doing it themselves. There's one quote that I really love. Have you ever heard the quote of the monk with the woman who took her son to a monk? And she says to the monk, can you please tell my son to stop eating sweets? And the monk says, please, can you come back in 6 months' time? She went home, she flew home, and then she flew back across the other side of the world 6 months later, and she come back to this monk. And she went to the monk and she said, hi, do you remember me? I see you 6 months ago. You told me to come back and you told me that you was going to help my son stop eating sweets. He looked at her son and he said, stop eating sweets. And the woman become infuriated. She'd just traveled halfway across the world to see this monk. She'd been waiting 6 months. And the woman said, hold on a minute, why didn't you say that 6 months ago? And he went, because I was eating sweets then.
I love it.
It's as simple as that. And I mean, the ego and the victim mentality that we have, that we've learned this, but the stories that we put in front of ourselves, it really is stopping us from moving forward. And I'm just so grateful now that I had women around me that were willing to love me enough to tell me the uncomfortable things that I needed to become aware of to make a shift in my life, because I was getting in my own way for so long. And as Natalie said, the triggered. Women was a massive trigger for me. I mean, I grew up on a council estate with a single mum, addicted to drugs, and there was a lot of trauma in my childhood. I resonated with men, and I really had only boy mates. I never really had girl mates. Up until I was about 23 years old, that's when I actually made female relationships and never had a good relationship with my mum. The only really role model in my life I had was my granddad at that time. And I just resonated with guys. I just thought, oh, if you don't sleep with a guy, you can trust him, but a girl, you can't. What a limiting belief as well. Like, it's just, but we all have these reasons that we tell ourselves why we do things, which is actually just keeping us comfortable. And we think it's keeping us safe, but it's actually stopping us from moving forward. And the only reason I can say that is because I was that person. I mean, I didn't trust anyone, and I brought myself up pretty much on my own. So I was damn as hell going to listen to anyone telling me what to do and how to live my life. And luckily, Heidi Allen, she never gave up on me. She never gave up on me at all. And I'm just so blessed and grateful to have her in our lives, because really she's helped me understand the true meaning of self-love and self-worth. And sometimes it's not easy, but it's worth it. Putting yourself first is important. And we just really want to touch on that today, because many of us on this call, we never knew how to put ourselves first. We know how to. I mean, it's not rocket science, as Heidi always says. The things that we teach you, you know anyway. You know you should be doing that. But if you invest in yourself and you've got a group of women doing it with you along the journey, it gives you that accountability. And where you've invested in yourself, if you pay attention. It's like having a gym membership. Well, to be honest, this probably isn't really a good analogy, because many people have their gym membership and they don't go. But it's like the education system. The reason why they make you pay is because you have to finish your program. You have to finish the course. Whereas if you don't invest in yourself and you don't take that risk, you're never, ever going to make a change, and nothing will ever change in your life. And I'm saying that to you from the loving kindness of my heart, because I was that person. I was that person who hated my life. I was miserable inside. I had a big smile on my face. I read every self-help book. I've been to the seminars, and I found it hard to take action and believe in myself. And now I do. And now I'm learning how to get out of my way. I'm seeing such a difference in my growth, and the people around me are seeing it too, and it's allowing them to get out of their way. There's one thing that Claire, you said to me, and it's blown my mind. So I've been chatting to Claire just as friends. I mean, I'm going to tell the story of how me and Claire connected. So me and Claire connected. I'm a DJ. I'm a house DJ. Really gutted because obviously I can't do it at the moment, and I can't wait to get back in a club. But oh Lord. But me and Claire connected because she found me on SoundCloud, and she videoed herself on her Instagram dancing to one of my mixes, and we just connected and we vibed. And for me, I was humbled by that. I love that. Women, women, this is what it's about. And she's joined us now on this challenge starting Sunday, and I'm so excited because one thing she said to me, she said, Claire, I'm going to let you say it. You remember?
Oh, go on, you'll tell the story better than me.
No, go on, tell him. Tell him. I'm not letting you get out of it.
So essentially, I said something along the lines of, I am having to get out of my own way, not only just for myself and to better my own life, but because in turn, it gives the opportunity for me to get out of my way to help other people too. Like the domino effect of how helping yourself helps others. You don't witness it until you experience it. You can believe in it, but you have to experience it to fully believe in it, because then you can't turn away. It's kind of like something clicks. You have the aha moment, as Heidi says, and you realize that when you get out of your own way, you're essentially not only helping your own growth, but you're helping other people's growth. If you don't get out of your own way, you're not only stopping your growth, but you're stopping the ripple effect of what your growth could achieve. So I hope that makes
Amazing. See, you can tell your story better than I can. Remember that. Listen, me and Natalie, we wasn't this confident at sharing our stories. We've been doing this for a while. That's why it looks like it's easy to us. But you see on that video, we were awkward. Terrified. I mean, Heidi, she's an incredible human being. I truly believe she's an angel sent down from above. I'm going to be real with you. She is an angel. Not only has she helped so many people in her life, she's wrote a book called Stories, if you want to read it. I mean, she's lived like 15 different lives in her 50 years of being on this earth, even though she looks like she's about 38. Like Christ energy embodiment. But to have someone who believes in you so much that you start to believe in yourself, it's given us that gift for us to be able to share with other women. And I think it's so important for us to just keep connecting, keep really creating these bonds, not just for us to thrive, but for other women to realize that they can too, because it is literally a choice. It's a choice to either believe in yourself or to not. You get to choose that. And if we can help you, we can't do it for you, but if we can help you, lead you to that light, lead you to them tools, them solutions, them peoples, them anything, what you need to feel like you can get out of your own way, then that is what our purpose is with Put You First. It's for women in business. This isn't a network marketing industry. Yes, we are aligned with a health and wellness company because we invest in those products. We chose them products. They make a difference in our lives. However, it's so much bigger than that. Put You First is so much bigger than all of us on this call, because we truly believe that this is going to make such a difference in women's lives. And Heidi came to me and Natalie under a year ago, and what did she say, Nat? She said that there's not going to be a woman on this earth who's not heard of Put You First, and it scared the living daylights out of us.
Yeah.
You know, when Heidi makes a goal, she hits it.
Mm-hmm.
And not only has she already developed a community called the Positive People Army with over 15,000 people around the world that is building itself, and that's been running for years, but she truly believes in this because we needed this. Not just us, she needed this as well. And we feel like the more we share it, the more we're attracting women into our lives that are where we was, and it would be a disservice for us to not share it with you. Now, many of you do know me on this call, but those of you that don't, like, my life was quite traumatic growing up. I was not this positive person. Like I've had 3 people say to me this week, "Do you wake up that positive?" No, I do not. I do not wake up this positive. Like, I'm trying to do 5 a.m. mornings at the moment, and no, it's not easy. It's not easy to grow. It's not easy to get out of your way. But I tell you what, it's easier than staying the same, because ultimately you're going to have to make a change when things are forcing you to move, because the universe will do it eventually. But if you take gradual steps daily, it makes it so much easier. And I mean, Natalie, you've been there for me through this, and your growth and my growth together, for us to experience this and share it with the people that we love and us. It's just
crazy. And also, I want to follow on from what you just said, Charlie, about the fact that I've lost my train of thought because my cat's scatting around over there. I'm like, what are you doing?
Usually Pepper will just out of nowhere start attacking Natalie.
Yeah, that's why I'm watching him, because I'm like, he's going to come for my eyes in a minute if I don't pay attention to what he's doing over there. Right, sorry, let me get back into it. So no, what you just said about, like, even the fact of when we're making an investment into ourselves, it's really important as women, because like Charlie said, many of us have not only took care of ourselves, but we've had to take care of other people. We've always had to put people first. So for me, I never wanted to be, that was a really mean thing to say. I never wanted to be a carer. I don't really like that. But that was never my goal in life. My goal was never to be a carer. I had big goals. I had big dreams. And I still do. But obviously life, as it happens, I ended up in a position where I ended up caring for my grandparents. And I have been doing so for the last 8 years. That wasn't in my 5-year plan. And when you're put in that situation, you have to deal with it the best that you can. And I feel like for me, that was my issue, not my issue, I don't want to say issue, but that was my sort of having to put people before myself. That was my responsibility. And I know that many women on this call, not just on this call, in life in general, they have to take care of their parents when they're young, because like Charlie, some might have grown up in a broken home with parents that are broken themselves, and the kids are having to pick up the pieces, look after their parents, look after their siblings. Some have to end up looking after their own kids because they end up having kids at an early age. Like this, it's just women in general are caregivers, and we tend to put so many other people's needs in front of our own, especially financially. Because ladies, how easy is it for us at the blink of an eye to buy something for someone that we love and that we care about on their birthday? You don't blink an eye at spending 50 quid on them. But when it comes to investing it in yourself, why do we say, oh no, well, I've got better things I should spend that on, or really I should put that 50 quid towards this instead of me? Like, why do we do that? And I remember where I was following on from, it took me all this time to get there. But when you say about sort of you hit rock bottom, we shouldn't have to hit rock bottom to realise that we need to start implementing self-care into our life, ladies, and really implementing self-love. And when you said that, Charlie, yeah, we've all been there. Like Charlie said, we are not as positive as we might be on this call today. And unfortunately for me, it took me to hit rock bottom for me to end up not being able to look after my granddad, not being able to look after myself, not being able to walk out the front door, not being able to breathe normally. I was having panic attacks on a daily basis. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. It was a life lived in constant fear. And until I hit that rock bottom, because I was ignoring the signs, I knew what I had to do, but I didn't. I continued to put everyone else before my own. I ignored that voice in the back of my head that was telling me that I was going to burn out. And I continued because I thought it was best for everyone else that I had to put them first. How wrong I was. And that's one thing, if anyone should learn from my experience, is not to wait until you burn out or you hit rock bottom, because you know what you should be doing, and your higher self deserves you to take action now. Because it shouldn't take for you to hit rock bottom. It shouldn't take for you to feel like there is absolutely no other way for you to get out of your own way than to hit rock bottom. It should just take today, this community and your own self-belief to know that you can do this. And this is why I love this community, because you don't have to do it by yourself. But it's overwhelming when you say, oh, you know, that it starts change with you, you know, change starts with you, change with you. Change starts with you. Get your words out. People say that, but that can be overwhelming when you know you have to change, you don't know where to start, or you do know where to start, but you're scared of doing it on your own. This is different. We have created something here where everyone has a safe, supported environment to not only be their authentic self, but to really be vulnerable, to really lean into that part of themselves that they may not have discovered yet, or that you may have discovered and that you're quite scared to maybe just unleash, you know, because it can be scary when you're rediscovering your truth, but you don't have to do it alone. We are going to be with you every step of the way, and I can't wait to see all of your transformation collectively and individually, because just exciting times ahead, guys, seriously.
I want to add on from that, because when you're saying that, a lot of people can be triggered, and
I don't mean to.
No. Never anyone's intention. It's never anyone's intention to be triggered by you. Not many people. Listen, there are a lot of good people in this world. It's just they've got really bad habits. That's the long and short of it. I'm going to be real with you. And we've had bad habits. I've got bad habits. Oh my God. Like,
I still have.
I'm learning them. But one thing I've learned is that we never actually found every single thing that has broken down in your life, every redirection that has happened has led you to something better. And we know it does always get better. I mean, there's women, Maria, you're going for a divorce right now. Congratulations, you got rid of this. Yes.
Actually, in 1 week, you know, in 2 weeks, it's going to be the absolute.
That's what I'm saying. And it's all about our perception. I mean, I've got to share this with you, ladies. I am doing the 5 a.m. club. I will continue to keep doing it until I wake up naturally. I am trying to humor right now and speak, because we are in retrograde. So, but there's one thing that blew my bloody mind, and I've got to tell you, and I keep saying it, and I can't take credit for this. I wish I could, but I can't. But this blew my mind. Me and Natalie went for a walk in the forest yesterday, and I mean the divine alignment of things. And it basically says you have the ability to lead without a title and to make your mark on the world, even if you don't currently believe you can do it. It's simply so basically your current perception of reality is just your current perception of reality. It's not reality. Yeah? Do you understand that? So your current perception of the way that you see things going in your life, it's an illusion. It's a projection of what you think. It's the ego mind taking control of your physical being, of your soul, of your person, and it's leading in fear, because we've got ancient brain, we've got hardwired programs within us. We've learned things from our family, from our friends, from our ancestors, from our environment, and it's down to us to make a change. And what a better time to do that when the whole world is going through a shift. We can feel it. We can feel it. But how we choose to make a change is by looking at things with a positive intention. And I mean, when I'm saying this, I know it's not easy. When you've got a lot of fear around you and your family are living in fear, they're scared to go out of their homes, some of them. They're worried that they're going to die. We are in the midst of a pandemic. I do say pandemic, but you know, it's their own. I do respect that. If you have anxiety, it is a real thing. I've been through it. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder 3 years ago. I had anxiety attacks. I broke down. But now I know I'm grateful for that experience, because I wouldn't have gone on this journey. I would have still been in a relationship that I was unhappy with, a job that I was unhappy with, a friendship group, a complete environment that was suffocating me, that I was settling for because I didn't believe in myself that I deserved better. That's honestly how I felt. And now I know better. And I know that loving myself allows me to let go of what no longer serves, and allows me to believe that better is going to come. And I don't even need to know what it is. I just need to trust. And I do that. And I can do that now because I'm doing it around women that are doing it with me. I mean, I still freak out. Sometimes I get in my head. And then I have women around me that can shake me and go, Charlie, you're spinning. Come on. At the present moment, is this really going to happen? Yes, it's a possibility. in an infinite pool of possibilities. So focus on what you want. Focus on loving you in that present moment. Don't worry about what's going to happen. Just breathe and we will get through it, because you're not on your own. And a lot of us are feeling like that right now. We're feeling like we're on our own. Many of us can't see our friends. Many of us can't see our families. I miss my friends. I miss going out. I miss dancing. I miss doing things that we used to be able to take for granted. But now I know better, and I'm grateful that we've created Put You First. I'm grateful that we've got this community, and I'm grateful for what we're going to create with it, because ladies, we don't know what's going to happen with Put You First. We're growing and we're open to ideas on how you think we can make this better. Now, I just want to open up this chat. This is a very interactive chat. Wake Up Wednesdays are more intimate for the UK. Obviously, we do have our Self-Care Sunday, which is all the women, if you want to join then. If there's anything that you want to join, any workshops, we run workshops every Sunday at 4 p.m. And we have got the challenge starting again this Sunday. So if any of that is something that you feel called to do and you wish to get involved, reach out to the woman that brought you to this call. But today, we want to get to know you. We want to open this space. And I just want to open it up and just ask you, does anyone have any questions? Does anyone feel called to say anything? Please unmute yourself. You are welcome. Look at Pepper.
Hi.
Hi, beautiful.
Hello, ladies. Thank you for that chat. Really inspiring. You inspire me every day. I'm so grateful that we met. I've brung on to this call my auntie Mandy, one of my best friends Danielle and Chanel, and also Nikki. You've been on previous calls. I just wanted to share this journey with them and try and encourage and inspire them as well to put themselves first. So girls, I just want you, and I hope that you will get involved, because it's only going to be a benefit your life. And as a community, we can share love and grow and just be the best versions of ourselves. So yeah, I'm so, hi everybody.
Hi Alice.
Hi Danny. I'm excited to go on this new journey of self-discovery, and I'm just looking forward to what opens up for me, new avenues. Already, like, I'm building more connections with people. I'm on the XM Plus Moringa, and I've been taking it just for a week now, but I'm literally doing 3 of these a day. I don't drink coffee anymore, and I'm just feeling so energized and just like I just want to improve my health every day. I just want to be the best version of myself. So yeah, I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling the vibes. I'm feeling the positive energy from everybody. And yeah, girls, please really jump on board with this, because it's going to be an amazing journey. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, girls.
She really loves you. She really loves you, girls. Like, honestly. Because I could feel that. And obviously there's no pressure with anything that we do. This is a choice that you make. This is a journey that you're going to be going on. We will be there for you, but we can't go on it for you. We can go on it with you. And we will be, honestly, when I mean we will be there for you every single step of the way, we will. And I mean, the XM Plus, I'm not me without an XM Plus. Like Moringa Olifera, thank you, Mother Nature, for blessing us with this miracle tree. I'm forever grateful that it was brought into my life. And if you want more info, we'll definitely share that with you.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah. But does anyone else have any questions? I'd love to hear your feedback or what you love about this and how you're feeling and how are you?
Hello, I'm Chanel.
Oh, hey Chanel.
Hey Shan.
Hi, you're right, girls. Thanks for that, for bringing us involved. This all sounds amazing. It's quite overwhelming, actually, from watching the video as well. It sounds like it's going to be such an exciting journey. And I think it's like really hard to put yourself first and think about yourself and just to be positive, especially with all what's going on at the moment as well. But I think with a good network like yourselves, I think this is going to be absolutely amazing. So I'm definitely like on board for sure. So much love, so much love.
I mean, babe, get ready to have a whole worldwide group of soul sisters, because the love, I mean, I've never experienced so much love, and it is quite overwhelming, because I mean, we went for a walk in the forest yesterday, and I was just sitting there in Mother Nature, and I just started crying, and I was just like, I started feeling like these feelings and this love for just source and everything that we've got in our lives, and this beautiful life, this existence that we get to live. I know a lot of shit goes on, excuse my language, but the fact that we are alive, the fact that we get to make decisions, the fact that we get to connect and just grow and be and experience things, like, we are a miracle that we even exist. Whoever wants to believe that or not, like, this is a miracle that we are alive, and we really do get to make a difference and choose what we want to create, especially as women. For all you mothers on the go, I mean, I'm yet to be a mummy, but we are the portals of life into this world. We are divine goddesses. We deserve to love ourselves. We deserve to put ourselves first. A lot of us do feel like it's selfish, but it is literally, it's the ultimate selflessness for you to learn how to love you, because really, how can we love anyone if we don't know how to love ourselves? And I learned that from my mum. I learned that. My mum never loved herself. I didn't know how to love myself. I thought my whole purpose in life till the age of 12, I thought, was to keep my mum alive. Luckily, I don't feel like that anymore. And now I know she loves me. I wanna share this, and I just want to continue to be that light in people's lives, because I wish I had that. Like, Natalie, you've done it for your sister. And I mean, you was on the phone crying to me. And I'm so grateful. And it's hard, because we wish we had these people in our lives when we were that age. And I'm 27 years young. I'm still a baby. but my journey, it's been quite intense. And for a long time, I got in my own way, because I thought that people were going to judge me because what I've been through. But I was judging myself. I was judging myself. I was shaming myself. I was hurting myself, and expecting my life to grow and be amazing. But how was it ever going to change out of a vibration of lack? And I think that's what we all deserve to realize, is that we create our reality by our thoughts and our perceptions of the way that we see things. And if we can help you change how you're feeling by having a conversation, an open conversation of anything that you're going through, one-to-one, in a group session, whatever it is, I think that's what makes us so different to anything that I've experienced before. Is just, it's so open and real and authentic. Like, it's powerful what we're doing. And thank you, Chanel, for sharing, and thank you for just being here. Like, ladies, we're so grateful for this. So when you're feeling that, you're confirming that we're doing something right, and it's giving us that reassurance that we know that we are making a difference, and that encourages us to keep going and keep
going. It's powerful stuff what you're doing. Keep going, honestly, it's amazing.
I love you. Oh, I love her.
I think it's so special as well, ladies, because like you said, Chanel, times are difficult in the world right now, and a lot of people are feeling it. Like, don't get me wrong, last week I was on the wobble. Like, I was really, really feeling it. I just felt very isolated, trapped. I'm stuck with my grandfather. That sounds really awful, but he's got a memory problem. So for me, it's constantly having the same conversations day in, day out. It's like not having that adult interaction. And luckily, my sister moved in after the first lockdown when that lifted. So I've had her support. But coming to a community who, even if it was just once a week for our self-care Sunday, that was the light in my life at a time when I just could only see darkness. And the fact that something so beautiful was born in such a detrimental and negative time in the world is just something so beautiful. So thank you, ladies, for taking the time, even if it was just an hour of your evening on this Wake Up Wednesday, to come to this space and share it with us, because you have created some collective energy here tonight, whether you want to believe that or not. We are raising the vibration together, and that's something that is so special and is unique, and that we can all continue to do together. So stick with us, ladies, and we're going to break you to believe in yourself. I can tell you that now.
I just want to share. I want to share a little. So Natalie is also known as our moon goddess within our community, because Natalie not only has her own mentorship with PutUFirst, she's one of the leaders of PutUFirst, and she's one of the co-founders of PutUFirst, but she's also started her own business, and she creates full moon ritual boxes, and she shares something that she's passionate about and that she loves with her community. And I mean, I'm so excited for the new moon ritual that you're going to be leading in the community on the 11th of Feb. This is something that you do not want to miss. I mean, the last time she done a full moon ritual, one of the crystals on the table was actually moving in the time lapse. If you do not believe me, I will send you a video.
I'm a good witch, I swear. I'm a good witch.
I mean,
around here, I promise, guys. No black magic.
But literally, this is who we are. We are PutUFirst. We are real women out here doing it together, coming together. We're not going to be able to tell you that we can make your life better, but what we can say is that we're going to help you figure it out in a way you're never going to get again. Oh, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I don't know what was.
Oh, Maria, I'm so excited for you to join us.
Yeah, I want to say something because, you know, today I was thinking at work, like the difference between our community and, you know, obviously I've been working in that environment for 4 years, and I know the people, and they are very good people, and I have good relationships. But I can't compare it because it's like you can feel the lack in people now. And our community is not lack, it's like it's abundance. And to feel that, you know, it's like it's compared, and also, you know, the adjustment, you know, it's more like in our community, we have love and support. And that's what, you know, ladies, seriously, don't think twice, because, you know, that's what we need right now, you know, and I can't wait for Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, I love you so much. Oh, Nikki, you are loving yourself right now, girl.
I would love that, Nikki. That date you're using. She's giving herself a facial.
I've seen that all over Instagram. What are they?
Oh, it's really good. It's like I can't remember what it's called, but it's just like a hard bit of crystal, I suppose. So you put a little bit of face oil on, and you just like it just smooths up your face as you get like puffy and stuff.
Oh, I need that.
That looks like a jade.
Here's Nikki giving us self-care tips for Wake Up Wednesday.
Yeah.
Beauty tips from Nikki. Love it.
I think I know all the beauty tips, but yeah, I'll send it to you on Instagram.
What crystal is that as well?
You can get rose quartz ones as well. Yeah, you can get rose quartz ones in this shape. So literally you just put it all on the door and then underneath your eyes, wherever you need it. And then I also have a little roller, so you roll over the face. So yeah, got to stay young and for as long as we can.
Yeah, preach. Oh, ladies, we've got time. If anyone wants to share or anything, if anyone has any questions as well, please ask away. Silvana, you unmuted.
Oh, did I unmute? Yay! Am I mute?
You've unmuted. Yeah, we hear you.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know if I was muted or unmuted.
Hello, beautiful.
I just wanted to jump on to say, last week I felt I'm living in a care home. Well, not living in it, but I'm at home, but obviously go to work 5-6 days a week. And in care, it's kind of at the moment with everything that's happened, it is full of a lot of fear, and it's hard to sort of deal with people feeling so scared, and especially when we've got such a big team, even though they're not all in at once. It's only like 4 of us on one day, or 3 of us on one day, or 2, depending on how the service is run. But yeah, it can be quite a lot. Like, you have to deal with other people's fear, and I got to a point where I weren't really sleeping and not really looking after myself and looking after others, but sort of forgetting that I needed something. And was actually sat in bed when I saw one of your posts on PutUFirst, and I just thought, 2 a.m. I'm still not sleeping. What the hell? What am I doing? And I just thought, well, maybe I was supposed to be up this time to see it, but you know, who knows? But yeah, when I reached out to yourself, I was very grateful, and the fact that you called me instantly the day after, I almost wanted to cry. And yeah, our conversation was epic, and definitely blessed. Oh, don't you cry?
You make me emotional. Do you know what it is? Well, I think that so many of us feel alone, and we do find it hard to ask for help as women. So the fact that I could be there for you, and I mean, when she wrote that message on ladies, I just done an Instagram live because I'd been feeling quite down myself, to be honest with you. And when I felt down, I had a community. I had women that actually came to me and were like, "Are you all right? What's going on?" And they filled me up. And I wanted to share that. So I got on my Instagram, I got out my way, and I just literally, I put on coffee, give thanks, and I was dancing, and I got out my way, and I just said, you know what? I want to give love to all you beautiful people in my community, because when I'm down, you pick me up. And if I can pick you up, I'm grateful, because there was a time in my life when it was so dark that I really truly thought I had no one, and I tried to take my own life. I was 12 years old at that time. And luckily I'm here today. And the fact that I could be there for you, Silvana, that makes me know that I'm doing something worthwhile. But there's so many people that we don't reach out to. And we are more connected now than we've ever been. And just picking up that phone when you have that feeling, when you have that thought. I mean, I'm probably sure there's many of you on this call, on this event today, that have felt away, and you have that one friend that just knows and just rings you at the right time when you feel low. And if I could be that for you that day, like that, I wish I had that then. But then kind of, I don't wish I had that then, because then I wouldn't have that story to be able to actually resonate with the people that are going through it, because it's a real thing. We're going through a lot, ladies. Like, us as women, we take on so much energy, and it's hard for us to clear it if we don't know the tools. And it's mad because we had a resilience workshop on Sunday. Claire, you joined, didn't you? Yeah. And resilience isn't about not giving a shit. Resilience isn't about not feeling emotions. It's about being able to lean into them and be able to really process them in a way where you don't hold on to it, and you can get back up. Do you know what I mean? We've all survived 100% of our bad days, as Heidi always says, and we will continue to do so. But we'll be able to do it a lot easier if we do it together. And I think that's our whole mission for Put You First. Our mission statement is, I'm putting me first to put you first. Because ultimately, we have to share our abundance. We have to fill our cup up and love from the overflow. And we're learning because we've got incredible mentors. And the only reason why we can do this for you today is because they did it for us. So we want to share this gift. We want to share it with as many women in the world, because there's no reason for any woman to feel alone ever again. There's more human beings on this earth than there has ever been. We should be more connected, not even less connected. And I think that's what's so beautiful. And I'm sure that you can feel that. I think we all communicate a lot more through energy than we do words. And us as women, we're very intuitive. We can hear tonality and see body language at the same time. Men might not like to realize it, but we are the more advanced and dominant species, and it's about time we rise together. So I just want to say thank you for being here, thank you for showing up, thank you for putting yourself first. And I hope you continue to do that every single day, regardless if we're there or not. But we will be there if you want us to.
Yes, we will be, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And like we said, many of you have already took the plunge and you're going to be coming with us on this journey. If any of you do want any information more about our challenges or any workshops, please reach out. Ask the lady who invited you to this call for some more information. And come back. We are here every single Wednesday, 7 p.m. Join our global community. We have a self-care Sunday call every week at 2 p.m. It is 2 p.m, right?
2 p.m, yeah.
2 p.m. UK time. There's so much going on at the moment. I never get that right. 2 p.m. UK time on a Sunday. That is with our global community all over the world. But yeah, thank you, ladies. You're all amazing and you are all worthy. And in the famous words of Heidi Allen, all you have to do is just say yes. Yeah. Thanks, ladies. I love you all.
Thank you so much, girls.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Bye, ladies.
Bye.
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 And be sure to share it with your ladies. We love you. Please out us.
Bye, girls.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye, girls.
Go in and
Thank
keep
you.
going.
Bye.